What's up, everybody? This is your host, Andrew V, with my co-host,
Cowboy.
And this is the third episode of the podcast. And on this episode, we got plenty to talk about. You know, we wrote down some stuff that we want to go over. This is some stuff we've seen. It's recent news and on Twitter and stuff like that.
It's been a reoccurring theme, like recently, especially.
Yes.
The main thing is like the cancel culture.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off with cancel culture.
That's this episode. Yeah. So the other day, what do you want to talk about first, though? There's plenty to talk about.
Well, I was gonna go over Dr. Seuss, but I think we should go over like the whole Looney Tunes with Pepe Le Pew and Speedy Gonzales.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, with Pepe Le Pew, how he's not in Space Jam 2, they cut him, right? Like he was originally in it. That's what I read from this article, that he was originally in the cast or whatever. And then it said slamming the cartoon character that he added to rape culture. How can a cartoon, especially
add to
like
rape culture?
How can it add to rape culture? It's a children's cartoon.
I mean, it is a horny skunk, a French skunk. But I mean, okay,
he is,
on the flip side, it's just a cartoon, you know, like he's not actually like raping the cat or anything. Like, you know, Pepe Le Pew is, you know, it's just a cartoon. Like, it's supposed to be funny. Like, why are people so Okay, first of all, Looney Tunes is an old cartoon. Like our parents and maybe even grandparents have watched it. Yeah. But like, how, dude? It's been around for so long, and just now there's like allegations against Pepe Le Pew.
Hey, shoot. It says here, upon learning that her scene with Pepe was cut, Santa was upset, according to her. Okay, what? This is backtracking now.
What happened?
Because there's like, well, they want to send a message to empower women to stand up to sexual predators and sexual harassment. I agree with that.
Oh yeah, we get that.
We should totally and empower women with that idea.
Well, that's a big problem. Yeah, like with the assault and stuff, rape. But I mean, this is a cartoon. It's a cartoon, dude. Like, it's Pepe Le Pew. Like, what's wrong with him? You know, it's just a cartoon. And then, speaking of the other Looney Tunes character, Speedy Gonzales.
That's a
Speedy dude. So apparently
came up this week.
Really? So apparently, what is like he's lazy, or he's just because he has a Mexican accent?
It's because they're like portraying Hispanics in a negative way.
How the fuck?
But it's not even Hispanics that are complaining, dude. We like Hispanics, dude. I'm a Hispanic myself, right?
Me too.
Last name
Peña.
I think we can talk on this topic with complete comfort. So Hispanics don't give a shit. We're not soft.
We're not soft.
The vast majority of us are like, we love Speedy Gonzales. He's a cool character. He's the fastest mouth.
Mouse, you baboso.
Wow.
But no, like he's a representation of our culture.
Yeah.
It's not even negative. Like, I don't even give a shit. Like, it's a character.
It's a character.
Come on. Like, it's a character. It's supposed to be for, fun. And just now it's a problem. Talking about, like old things that are becoming, a problem. Dr. Seuss. Dr. fucking Seuss. His books have been around, about 60 years?
Just about, right? So, what is it? Why are they trying to cancel all these people? Or let's just go over to Dr. Seuss, and I want to go back into the Speedy Gonzales a little bit. But Dr. Seuss, so they want to cancel a lot of his books, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 Dr. Seuss books that won't be published for racist images.
Racist imagery, and according to... Okay, I'm using Wikipedia as a source, but it's just to get a general idea of how long these books have been in circulation. So in 1950, that's when I guess the 40s and 50s, that's when he started doing like the literature after World War II. Mm-hmm. And one of the books, actually a couple of the books, If I Ran the Zoo, that one apparently has racist depiction of, I think it was Asian Americans or Asian culture. Mm-hmm. And there's another one too. What was the other one? I can't remember the name, but they're old books. And these books have been around probably since our parents were like in school. You know, they read them as kids. You know, being a part of a what would you call it? Like
it's like story time.
God damn it! Like you, as a young age, you start off reading things like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
that's okay.
Cat in the
like
Hat.
Intro, like beginner books almost.
Yeah, they get you like introduced to reading.
So of the 6 books,
yes,
some of the titles are "If I Ran the Zoo," and "To Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street."
Yeah, that's the other one.
The third one is "On Beyond Zebra," and then the last one here that I can see is "Mick Elligott's Pool." Mick Elligott's, yeah.
This is like,
I've never read any of these. I'm a fan of Dr. Seuss, but I've never read any of these.
I've read like, you know, The Cat in the Hat, the Green Eggs and Ham, and Horton Hears a Who. Excuse me, but like, yeah, growing up on that, I've never got a vibe of racism or anything. And you know, like our roommate mentioned, is like, it's, you know, Dr. Seuss at that time was using Asian influence, like their Asian art style. So he's literally using the way that the Asians would draw, like portray themselves, is how I'm trying to word it.
Yeah.
So he would use their art style.
He was inspired.
So he drew characters based. Yeah, that's him out. That's him right now. He's being very loud.
That's Flair.
Nah, but I mean, yeah, just ignore that. But anyways, so yeah, like the depictions and somehow just maybe 60, 70 years later, now it's a problem. They want to cancel his books. Come on. It's just like the Washington Redskins. And yes, they're still the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, everybody will probably call them the Washington Redskins, even for generations.
Who the fuck's gonna call them the Washington football team?
Dude,
I support the football team.
I have a cousin, or I have a whole side of my family that is just straight up Redskin fans, right? They hate that
football team.
Yes,
it's stupid.
Team, such a stupid name.
And it's like, okay, like, because the term Redskins, of course, they're referring to Native Americans.
Yeah, of course.
And even then, like, some of them, like, didn't even. It's kind of like us, like the Hispanics. They didn't even give a shit. It's just other races, you know, that start to care. It's
like, hey, we need some virtue points on this side. On this side, you know,
it's a
we haven't had some this week. We need to make something up, and so it's like, let's just say we had a football team called the Beaners, right?
Yeah.
Would you not wear that jersey? Like, I mean, honestly, dude,
I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't
like, it
care.
doesn't bother me. I mean, yeah, it's a derogative term. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's how you take it.
It really depends how you take it, and it's the Washington Redskins have been around the 30s, 20s. They've been around for a very long time. Why is it? Yeah. But why? Yeah, maybe over the years they got some like, hey, what the hell? But why is it now? It's just suddenly a big problem. They're canceling names.
I'll tell you why. It's like life has gotten so easy for some people that it's like, dude, they need drama or they need something to complain about. So they'll find anything that just anywhere like remotely close to like borderline racist or borderline like different kind of culture. So they're like, hey, you know what? I want to complain about this. Maybe we can get this canceled or whatever. I think that's a big problem right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. So like, what's the other thing we're gonna bring up? The Cleveland Indians also like a part of this topic. Like the Cleveland Indians are recently going to get their name changed.
They are, right?
Or they're going to stay this season and then they're going to change it like the next few years or something like that.
Shoot, I want to look that up real quick. Because I remember I was back home. I had just finished like roping, a few rounds of roping in my arena. And you sent me a tweet and I was like, and usually I look at them and I don't reply to them. But when you sent me that, I'm a huge baseball fan. Big baseball. I watch the postseason like almost from start to beginning if I have a lot of time. But that really got on my nerves. Cleveland.
Yeah, the Cleveland Indians. They also like the Washington Redskins. They've been a team for like ages, and like, why is it now that it's like, dude, people get so butthurt, dude? It's like, when did America or just people in general turn so fucking soft?
The franchise will be exploring new names for the first time in 105 years.
105. That's what, 1915?
Bro, I can't do... Yeah.
Yeah, that's 19... Yeah, I did that really fast.
Yeah,
but,
wow. They want to change it to the bootleggers.
The fuck
There's
is that?
5 names here. Dude, during Prohibition, every city had an illegal pipeline for important booze. So it's talking about the Prohibition era, obviously. A 4th name is Rockers. What the hell?
The Spiders was another name.
The term rock and roll. Because of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
But
okay.
The Spiders, you saw that one?
The Spiders, yeah.
That's a cool name.
I don't believe in changing names, dude. I do not believe in changing history. You cannot rewrite history. You cannot just because it offends you, bro. Like,
people get so butthurt, dude.
If we get offended by everything, then everything's gonna change, and then society or history, as we know, is gonna be completely rewritten. It already is rewritten. It already is. Like, some people say, "Oh, history is whitewashed." Like, you've heard that term. I've heard it plenty of times. It's like, yeah, it might be. You know, they talk a lot about like, how America founded, or
like slavery and all that. Like
yeah, and I do agree with it. That's why, like, in history classes, you gotta read the book. You got to do your own research.
Do your studying.
Yeah. Now, to change an entire fan base, like, to another name.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like, this isn't. It's not like it's going out and it's putting people down. Like, this is the Indians we're talking about.
Yeah.
Indians. Excuse me. Oh, dude, to change it to the Naps.
What the fuck is that?
Look at that. Naps. Look at that. Naps. Before changing the franchise name in 1915, the Indians were originally the Cleveland Naps.
Naps? Like a nap? Like taking a nap?
Hold on.
How would you...
Named in the honor of their second baseman, Napoleon Knapp LaJoie. I think that's how you say it.
LaJoie? Is that French?
Lejeune.
So,
Let me see. Lejeune, right there. LaJoie? Cleveland could just turn back to the clock and go back to this earlier name. After all, the Cleveland Browns are named after the original co-founder Paul. I thought they were just called that, like, Cleveland Browns are just after shit, dude. Honestly,
that's a stupid name. If it's after a dog, right?
No,
because that's their mascot is a pit bull.
No, it's
or something like that.
Their original coach and co-founder Paul Brown.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But that's still a stupid name.
It's
so stupid.
Pretty dumb.
It's just like. It's like, dude, like, I said that about 5 times, but like, why do people get so, like, offended? Like, it's just...
We went over it. Like, they just have nothing. They have nothing going on in their lives, and they just want to find
drama and cancel a lot of people.
Like, okay, could you agree with me that imagine if a lot of Native Americans, went out and protested to the headquarters of the MLB? And they were like putting signs, and they were like, "Change the name now. You were making a derogatory, like, you're making us look bad." If they did that, would you not grant them that opportunity? Yeah, you would, right? You'd be like,
yeah, because I mean, that's a genuine, like, there is an actual problem from the people that
we're trying to portray, right?
Yeah,
like,
because
maybe they got they got a different vibe off of it. Like, we're trying to honor them in a way, and they're saying, "No, that's that's putting us down." If they asked for it, then definitely I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I agree with this. I definitely agree with this. We should change it. But the thing is, it's not Native Americans that are making it.
Yeah, it's usually white people.
White people.
Yeah,
and just people that aren't that. And they'll say, "Oh, well, I am 0.35% Native American, so I have full say so in this." Dude, shut your damn mouth, bro. Shut your damn mouth.
Dude, like, it's so stupid. Like, just why does everything have to be changed because you're offended? Dude, it's so soft. Like, everybody's soft. This world is soft. Everybody needs to stop being a pussy and just leave things the way they are. You know what I mean? So I think we've talked pretty good about this. We got another topic, another current event that happened this past week. Since we're from Texas. Recently, Governor Greg...
Mate.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, just stay on cancel culture real quick.
You want to do cancel culture more?
Dude.
Did I ruin my intro? Did I ruin my transition?
Hey, Screw your transition.
Okay, I guess we can stay on cancel culture a little bit.
Just because I want to talk about.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Talk about Mr. Potato Head real quick.
Oh, Mr. Potato. So what? Apparently he can't be a what? Is he hermaphrodite now,
Let me see what they had the problem. Dude, I remember it was so outrageous. Okay, they're changing his name. Okay, it's canceled.
Because his name's Mr.
Hasbro
Potato Head
has explained its decision this way. Hasbro was making sure that we all feel welcome in the Potato Head world by officially dropping the Mr. From the Mr. Potato Head.
Shout out to Bill Burr.
This is from the Mr. Potato Head brand name and logo to promote gender equality and inclusion. Okay, why? Oh wow, this is perfect.
Wait, so
CNN wrote this.
Oh fuck!
Wow. Okay. Because it has to do with Dr. Seuss as well. It's crazy how this just worked out.
It's so crazy how it ties in, right?
Mm-hmm. For the next 4 years.
So Mr. Potato Head is what? Okay, like they want to change his gender because he's Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, they want to get rid of that Mr. part.
He's a fucking potato.
Exactly.
You can literally take the pieces off and make him a chick
and make him a. That's why they're trying to do it. They're like he's a transgender in the first place.
He's a fucking vegetable. A vegetable has no gender. Whoa. Oh, you know what? Actually, I might be wrong because plants do.
Whoa.
Male and female.
Whoa. Vegetable.
Potato's a vegetable, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not.
It's not a fruit. I know that.
Well, no shit.
Dude, I mean, I would say I would just call it a starch. You know, it's a starch.
It's a starch. Okay, what the fuck? It grows from the fucking ground. It's dirt.
I mean, it probably is.
Anyways, a potato does not have an assigned Mr. or Mrs. It's a toy. It's a fucking toy.
Look at this,
Mr.
Bro.
What
you look
what
at
happened?
Toy Story. Like I cannot look at these articles.
That's just going back to people that. They're fucking soft, dude. Like, god damn it. Like, and just a disclaimer. Personally, we're not against people that are like of transgender or like people that choose to live their own lives.
Totally agree with it.
That might sound kind of like hypocritical, but we actually mean that. But it's the people that are so soft that a fucking toy has to change the Mister. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a toy. I have no words.
No, I'm not in any way. I don't even like. Okay, because whenever people say, "Oh, you're transphobic," it's like, no, that means I'm afraid of trans people or transitioning or something. It's like, no, I'm not afraid of. I don't hate them. I know people who have transitioned from female to male, male to female.
That's their business. That's their business. That's their lives. I respect that.
I respect them. Now, when it goes into the argument about biology and all this stuff, that's where I'm like, okay, I am definitely more on the side of science. I'm not on the side of your feelings. But that's a different topic for another day.
Yeah, that's a different topic. We don't get into that.
So we're trying to back ourselves up here.
Yeah, we're going off on a tangent, Doug. Dude.
No. This ties in, because we're not saying true. We're not bad people. We're not bad people. We agree with it.
We have our own opinions. We're people with opinions.
We have a problem with changing somebody. Like, let's just say I had a Mr. Potato Head box. I collected a couple of Mr. Potato Heads in the future when I was little. And then all of a sudden tomorrow they change it to it's just Potato Head. It's like,
no, dude. Going back to what you just said.
What?
Because I kind of want to bring this up a little bit. I know we're going off on a bit of a tangent, but hey, so referring to that whole Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, whatever. The Boy Scouts a few years ago changed their name to the Scouts of America.
Really? I didn't know that.
And me being an Eagle Scout, or I was a Boy Scout, my whole life up to 18. I earned every rank, and I earned Eagle Scout with the Boy Scouts of America.
That's pretty gangster, dude.
Thanks, doggy.
No, I mean, dead serious. That's pretty gangster.
Thanks, doggy. I like to wear the uniform. Makes me look schmexy.
You put 3 fingers up?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
90-degree angle.
Epa.
Well, anywho, they recently, I think they did change it, or they want to change it to the Scouts of America, because apparently the girls, like the Girl Scouts of America, weren't. I don't think they get the same requirements, like the certain levels, like Eagle Scout and all that stuff. I guess the rankings is what I'm trying to say. So people being offended and shit want to be equal with different organizations. So now girls are allowed to join the Boy Scouts of America. Mind you, an organization that I think has been around since 1910, 110 years, with a lot of history.
Yeah. I just looked it up. I didn't see. I had no idea.
You know, as the Scouts of America.
No, it used to be the Boy Scouts program. Okay, the Boy Scouts program is becoming Scouts BSA, which is Boy Scouts of America. I'm guessing.
Yeah, BSA is Boy Scouts of America.
But it's Scouts.
Yes.
And then BSA.
Scouts.
No,
Boy Scouts.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna zoom in. Scouts BSA.
That's stupid.
That's some stupid shit right
there.
Like
they just get. Mind you, this is probably not even like kids that are getting mad. It's just they're two different. There is two different organizations for a reason. Yeah, the Boy Scouts of America and the Girl Scouts of America. One sells popcorn, one sells fucking cookies. Okay.
I don't know how true this is, but CNN wrote in 2018.
Oh fuck no! It's CNN. What the fuck?
No. Hey, but according to lawsuits, they're pretty good about this. 2018, they put Girl Scouts sue the Boy Scouts over name change.
What the
Dead
fuck?
serious, bro. Like that's the name.
Why are people so God, dude? Leave shit alone, dude. Like, and it gets me pissed off because you worked my ass off to get because Eagle Scouts are really it's a hard rank to earn, and it's a very honorable that I earned it with the Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah,
not the Girl Scouts of America or not the Scouts of America bullshit. And I don't know. It just makes me mad. They just leave things the way they are. See what things are.
I totally agree. It's like there's nothing wrong. I mean, it's just people getting softer now.
Softer and softer.
People like. I mean, of course, I have TikTok, right? You see a lot of like the all generations on there, whatever. I can definitely see two sides of the story. I've seen some really soft TikToks, like people complaining, people screaming, like change this name, like we need to cancel them now. And I've seen the complete opposite. Some of the darkest shit.
Yeah,
like they're like
the internet's dark, man.
It's not necessarily this generation. It's just people think that they're entitled, that the world has to listen to their feelings and their opinions. Like no, the world is shit.
The world. Yeah, I know we're 20. Like I'm 20. We're both 22. Like, yeah, we know we haven't gone to like the actual real world, but it is a fucked up place. Like the world does not give a shit about your feelings. It really doesn't. Everything. Yeah. I don't know. It's making me mad. But you ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, we'll be on this forever, dude.
Yeah, I know. So next one. Yeah, I spent 20 minutes on this. So the next one, recently, like I was saying before, Eddie fucking cut me off.
Hey, screw you, man.
So March 10th, here in Texas, Governor Greg Abbott lifted the mask mandate.
Mr. Abbott. All right.
And it caused quite a stir.
Especially on
social media, dude. Twitter.
Dude, oh man, this goes back to me wanting to fucking delete that stupid app. It's such a stupid app, dude.
Dude, it's like, okay, so most of our listeners are from South Texas. They know what the hell we're talking about. If the people that aren't from Texas, it's on the news. So apparently it's Greg Abbott's fault that everybody's, like the whole mask, like you don't want to wear a mask. Mind you, I'm not a huge fan of him. I'm not really, whatever. I'm not really Republican or liberal or whatever. But anyways, going back to the whole mask thing, people, when he said that he was going to lift it, so many people got pissed off and were tweeting, fuck him, and y'all wear y'all's mask. And like, first and foremost,
like he's a mass murderer,
dude. That's stupid.
I saw that and I was like, dude, your IQ has to be lower than your SAT score. I swear, bro. Or no, your ACT score. My bad.
But here's the thing, and I don't give a shit when I say this, but it's not his fault that people don't wear their masks. When people choose to walk into stores or walk around without their mask, getting mad, just because he lifts the mandate doesn't mean it's people's self-responsibility to know, like, hey, I need to wear my mask to go in here. Just now that it's not really a law anymore, that's not mandated. Now it comes down to you wanting to, like, be, how would I put it? like give a shit about other people, not spread it, or catch it yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say the words, and we'll go back to this. But it comes down to personal responsibility.
That's what I meant. Like
it really does come down to it. Now, let's go over what he exactly said, and
we'll
why,
pull up
and why people got so outraged to it.
Dude, it's because while you're pulling it up, it's like the same people. I don't give a shit who I offend. The same people that were tweeting shit about, he lifted the mask mandate, he's a piece of shit, and those people that are complaining on Twitter are the same people that go out to clubs and crowded places, mind you, and without no masks. I saw my snap the other day of people going to the ranch club here, and it was fucking packed. I mean, we passed by, it was packed as fuck. And vaccine or not, because we'll get into the vaccine in a little bit too. That's another topic. But the vaccine, whether you have it or not, you can still catch it, and you can still give it to other people. Like, people are that fucking stupid. So don't go around tweeting shit about giving somebody shit when you are a hypocrite yourself.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like, vaccine or not, you're still gonna get it. So nobody's made it a steal.
It's for the clout.
It's
bro.
It's literally for the clout.
It's
stupid.
It's such a stupid. Like, that's what I'm telling you, dude. Like, Twitter's full of. Ooh, I almost said the R word.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Okay, so Governor Abbott, he lives whatever.
Okay, so he's gonna read the official statement released by him.
He says, with the medical advances of vaccines and antibody therapeutic drugs, Texas now has whatever. It doesn't have his exact on his actual website. It doesn't have
his Twitter. You didn't go to his Twitter page. He tweeted it. Okay. He says we are now. Texas is now 100% open. So, like,
that was his first thing.
With that, okay, this topic we're about to talk about, it might be a little sensitive for some people, but okay, when you view it from a logical standpoint, all right, there is people that own businesses and that need to go to work and they don't have money to afford paying for things, right? So people need to go back to work. A lot of people think that's a bad idea. Okay, the whole COVID thing, but there's people that believe that they should get paid for staying at home. Mind you, like, they think everybody should go home and get paid. It doesn't work like that.
I think he might just be playing 4D chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Because he actually yesterday he tweeted that Texas set a new one-day record by giving a little over 250,000 COVID vaccine shots to Texans. Yeah, that's pretty good, dude.
250,000, you said?
Yeah, so that's 270,000 people.
Oh, they got it. In one day, because Texas has 30 million.
About
so 270,000 a day. That's pretty. That's a really good.
That's rising.
And mind you, that's to get the vaccine. But yet he's a piece of shit for lifting.
And then 2 days ago, it was about a little bit over 200,000. So
that's pretty.
That's 500,000 right there.
Yeah, dude. It's. But that's what pisses me off. Is like, okay, maybe he's not a great governor, or so to say, whatever. But it's not his fault that people choose not to wear their masks.
Dude, okay, now I'm starting to see a very...
a pattern?
Yeah, dude, about 200,000... About 200 to 250,000 people are getting vaccinated every day.
Yeah.
In Texas.
Yeah, like...
Dude, that number
is...
I remember when he first... Okay, about last month, I think it was at 3% of all Texans had gotten vaccinated. Mm-hmm. Fully vaccinated. That number has...
Increased?
Has increased big time. Now... Okay, I cannot find it because he tweets a shit ton.
I didn't even know he fucking tweets.
Dude, he tweets a lot, dude.
Fucking... Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott.
Abbott. So... Oh my god, dude. This is a bunch of shit. Okay, found it. Another daily record where it was 229,000 that day. And highly vaccinated. We are able to contain COVID and safely allow Texas to open back up 100%. I totally agree with that.
Open up 100%?
Open up 100%. Now, there's a reason why I say that. Because a lot of mom and pop
stores.
And businesses had to close down. They couldn't pay their workers enough if they were open at half occupancy.
Yeah.
Now that they're open at 100%, they're able to like feed the workers. They're able to feed the families, provide their services to around. So the more businesses you have open, the more cash flow.
Yes.
The economy starts going.
It's economics. It's basic economics. It sounds okay. It's like I said. It may sound fucked up, but the economy, like without it, the state and the country would be fucked.
No,
it's a disease.
It seems really bad face value,
but if you look at the facts and the numbers, even total cases, I don't have the numbers right now, but I can do the math and prove a point. But people can still go. We can still open up and just wear your mask, follow the 6 foot guideline, wash your hands. Don't be I literally don't get how all this is like such a bad thing. Just if you choose not to go out, if you don't agree with what's being set in stone, whatever, then don't go outside. Don't go anywhere. Be more precautious. I don't know.
If you do go out, don't be that idiot that goes on Twitter and be like, "Fuck your habit."
Yeah, don't be a fucking hypocrite.
Stay inside. Like, dude, you're the first person I saw on my Snapchat stories like
partying up with a bunch of crowds and everything.
This is the thing, bro. Like because he announced it on March 3rd. March 3rd, 2021, I'm going to lift the mask mandate. March 10th, that will be lifted.
Yeah,
100% occupancy. He did not make the mask illegal.
Yeah, he's
not going to go up to somebody in his wheelchair and go up to. He's not going to go up to him.
He's not going to roll up to somebody,
and pull off their mask. You're like, I made that illegal. No, dude.
It's giving freedom to. It's giving the choice to wear it or not. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. You don't want to wear it, don't wear it. If you want to wear it, then wear it.
Because I was starting to see a bunch of those toxic ass videos where people, they go into like a Walmart. Let's just say a Walmart.
Oh, so like
they go into Walmart without a mask and then
cause a scene.
They cause a scene bigger than shit. Yes. The person should have been wearing their mask. Right, it is required by the company. I totally agree with that. But the fact that you're like, people were getting tackled, people were getting harassed. I saw some guy got his shoulder knocked out of place and his arm broken because he got tackled and beat up by another customer. He was like, if you're not wearing your mask, I know somebody who passed away, and whoom, dude, decked.
It's a very like emotional. Personally, like if I see people knowingly go into a store full of people without their mask on, like just not giving a shit, honestly that kind of gets me a little mad.
I agree with you.
I wear my mask because I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for the sake of excuse me. I'm doing it for the sake of I'm young. I don't even know if I have it or like I could have. I'm just saying like carrying it. And what if I give it to someone that's
not as fortunate,
like older people or even younger kids, somebody that doesn't have a better immune system, whatever. I don't want to be guilty because of that. I wear my mask to protect others.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying like the whole like the mask mandate. It's like it's because the reason why people got so pissed off, and I'm gonna say it because I don't give a shit, is because he's Republican. It's conservative. A lot of the people that are complaining are liberals.
Even talk about what you said the other day. You're like, whenever you saw it face value, like your initial reaction was.
So I was in lab and I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite because I kind of was at that moment.
Just explain it.
So I was in lab and I saw a notification that Greg Abbott has lifted the mask mandate, and I was like, "What the fuck? Fuck this guy!" I even quoted his damn thing. I put "pendejo." It really that pissed me off. I was like, "Hell yeah, this is stupid." But then I cooled down, and I thought about it logically, and I deleted the tweet because it looks stupid. I must sound like a hypocrite because I saw it at face value rather than just see it. Do your research, do your
or just think of
fact check,
sit on it a little bit
because everything's emotionally driven. This whole thing with the virus, okay, yeah, it's people are dying from it. Okay, let's not get away from that, stray away from that, but it is very emotionally charged. Yeah, a lot of people.
It's a sensitive topic right now.
It is a sensitive topic, but people are thinking emotionally rather than think logically. Really think. before we go into the, we're gonna keep going on. Like we're going to like the vaccines and the stimulus.
We'll talk about that right now.
But like, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Because your initial thought was like, oh, dude, what the fuck this guy. And then I think, did you reach out to me first or did you quote that? I
think I quoted it and I sent it to you and Dash Flare, our roommate. He has an alias. We can't, disclose that.
Hey, redact that.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Anywho, going back to what we were saying. So I had sent it to them and I was like, dude, what the this pendejo, dude? And like, because I was thinking about it emotionally. Mm-hmm. I really think a lot of, what happened?
And then we talked about it, right? Later on that day, or did I send you? I don't even remember, dude. But I sent you a message. I was like, "Thank goodness, finally," right, or something like that.
I think so. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking hate wearing the masks.
So do I.
It makes my nose itch. I'm not, okay. This is not to say I'm an anti-masker.
Like, what do I do when I have to sneeze, bro? Like, do I sneeze into?
I sneeze into my fucking mask, dude, and then I breathe that shit back in.
Bro, dude, hell no! I pick up my mask a little bit, and I'll sneeze into my shirt, like.
Achoo. No, vavas and everything over your fucking shirt.
Dude. No, I'd rather have it in my shirt than my face, dude.
But like, thing is, like, I personally don't like them, but doesn't mean I'm an anti-masker. I'll wear it if if it permits. Yeah. Like, of course, I'm gonna go to Walmart, HEB, or whatever. Yeah. To do what I have to do when wear it. Okay, I will wear it. I'm not gonna make a fucking scene. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, I mean, a lot of people can agree they're kind of annoying to wear. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't wear it out in public. If I go to, like, when I walk to school,
dude, it was annoying when it was 100 degrees.
Yes, bro. And you can't breathe all sudado.
The days that it was hard to just breathe in general. Yeah, we get it. It's fucking annoying to wear. Now, that being said, we're not anti-maskers.
Oh no. We already stated that.
Yeah, we agree with the freedom of choice. There's nothing wrong with that. Give the people the choice.
If the disease was this bad. Sorry, I cut you off.
No.
But if the disease was this fucking bad, we would probably have to wear like hazmat suits and like be strictly.
And it would be mandated that we get the vaccine.
Yes, which I'm pretty sure this call, they're gonna make us probably be required to wear to get it in the fall.
I agree.
But the thing is, now that we're going into that, we transition to the vaccine. Disclaimer: I am not an anti-vaxxer. Like, I believe in getting shots. I have I sound like I went to the vet. I believe in getting your required shots, tetanus and all that. But to me, I think I discussed this with you and our roommate. I personally think it's kind of bullshit how a vaccine can be made just like that in under a year, because vaccines, believe it or not, take at least 10 years of research, development, and like testing. Like, it takes a lot of work. Mm-hmm. How is it that it was made? Maybe there was I don't know. I'm not into the sciences.
I'll argue both sides in a little bit. Both sides.
Like, I'm not like, I don't know how they make it and develop it, but I'm saying, like, come on, like, think about it. Yeah. In under a year, and there's like my family, they all got it. They want me to get it, which I'm gonna be honest. In maybe a few months, I don't know, I'm gonna hold off just a bit. Just to see. I don't know if it actually, even if it fucking works.
Of people maybe get it.
Well, yeah,
but see how they.
But thing is, because in the, I think the way they made it, I've heard from a doc, like my sister's doctor had explained it to her. So, in a sense, it's like they put that. Cause that's what a vaccine is. They put that protein in you, or the dead one, so your body can build an immunity to it. So I was like, okay, so it's like basically like a baby with a sword fighting an army. That's what that vaccine is, because it's not strong enough yet.
Yeah.
Like the Pfizer and the
Moderna,
and even Johnson & Johnson is going to come out with one. Like, me personally, like I said, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I'm going to hold off a little bit to get it. Like, eventually, if it's starting to become like law, like required, to go on campus, and when you have to have your shots, meningitis and all that stuff, then okay, I'll get it. I'm not gonna make a big bevel about it, like a big shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it, but like as of right now, I'm just no.
You're just waiting. There's nothing wrong with being patient. Now, we talked about this, so okay, let me go back to what I said. I was like, let me argue both sides. One, from like the last time we made a vaccine this big, our technology wasn't that developed. We've had a super big increase in technology in these past few years, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we did a lot of research before, because the coronavirus has always been a thing. There's never been this big.
Yeah, like SARS back in the 2003, and then
so I think that they have been doing testing for a while. You know, there's been a lot of leaked documents where like soldiers were getting tested on, like back in 2018.
being the guinea pigs.
Being the guinea pigs. I've seen a bunch of videos on that. Now, I agree with that. We could have possibly made it a real big, like a real reliable vaccine inside of a year.
So you believe, like you do believe with, you agree with the how fast it was made?
But I'm arguing both sides.
I see. Okay, I see what you mean.
Now, I also agree that, come on, something's kind of fishy here. Like they have been doing testing for a while. Do you think, like, in a way they were like, okay, this is a highly contagious virus. This maybe what happens to the pandemic and stuff. Like, I remember whenever Barack Obama stated that like Trump was gonna have to deal with a pandemic and all that stuff. I've only heard
that's just hearsay.
That's hearsay. Yeah. I have not looked up.
We haven't done research on it.
But I remember like thinking about that. I was like, okay, maybe they've done testing. Let me look that up. I found videos of people saying like that, bringing up paperwork and stuff. Now, that's where the fact that it's a little fishy that they got it that quick. I'm gonna argue both sides
because there's I'm not like, obviously, like, haven't done research and like things like cancer and obesity, like other diseases that are far more deadly than COVID-19. And I'm gonna sound like one of those people. They'd be like, "Well, you're not putting in partners on the COVID." I'm like, "Well, no, it is killing people. I see that. It is fucking up people. I mean, I can pull up the numbers, and I can argue like the mortality rate.
Yeah.
But going back to what I was saying, is the number one killer, if I'm not mistaken, is heart disease in America, obesity and all that, and then cancer. So why aren't there is things to slow it down? I mean.
We got modern medicine. Yeah.
Modern medicine, yes.
Chemotherapy for cancer.
Yeah, but there's not maybe there's not enough. I feel like there's not enough research on those things. The more deadlier, more important things that are killing people every day. There's not enough focus on that because of a new virus. Mm. Okay, I get it. It is a new virus. What's that word I'm looking for? Like not adapt.
You lost me.
It evolves or it just like how it was changing, like has different strains. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Different strands, yeah.
So like it's just changing shit made in a lab, I think. But anywho,
that conspiracy theory.
No, dude, like
by Rue over here.
No, but that is an actual thing, though. Biological warfare.
Yeah. But
that's a whole nother thing. But
I want to go into what you said earlier.
What happened?
Shit, and then I just fucking lost it.
Was it about the vaccine or?
Yeah. Actually, yes. Yeah. So you stated your reason why you're not getting the vaccine. I would like to say mine. Yet.
Like I don't. Like I said, I already said it 100 times. Mm-hmm. Because I want to be clear. I'm not an anti-vaxxer.
I want to go into now my reason.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna get it yet either. I'm gonna get it. I'm just like Andrew in the state where, in the sense where he's like, I'm going to wait off. I'm going to let the first wave of people get it. If there's no long-term side effects, if there's no people, like there's probably not, right? Like we're obviously overthinking it. But the big thing for me is that whenever I get texts or something, I get calls from my parents all the time. Go get the fucking vaccine there in Kingsville. You need to go get, like, right? You heard my mom talk to me the other day.
My parents my mom's like that too. She's like, you better go get it.
And I was like, oh, Mom, I don't want to get it. Like, and she's like, why not? So my reason is that there's other people that should be getting it.
Oh yeah, I
am a perfectly, or okay, not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. I'm a healthy young man, and I have battled stuff way worse than a fucking flu.
Well, yeah.
I have battled bronchitis. I've almost I've had like near death experiences more times than I can count them on two sets of hands. A disease like that just gonna make you cough and stuff like that. Like I've seen like the major or not the major. Wow, the general consensus about that whole topic. My uncle, he had it back in December, and that guy smokes. He's a little bit overweight. He's like not really the healthiest guy. He doesn't work out. He was like, "Oh yeah, dude, it was just bad for a couple of days, and then I was fine." I was like, "See, like some people might have a really bad strand. Some people might have an easier one.
Their immune system is not that great.
Their immune system, like a lot of that
Underlying conditions.
Now, the fact that I know that my immune system is decent. It's not the best. It's not the worst. But what if there's a guy who's like twice my age, 3 times my age,
that
he's like waiting in line. He's waiting in line for the vaccine, and I'm in front of him.
And you happen to take the last one.
And I happen to take the last one, or I happen to take the last 10.
Well,
or you're just taking up that slot, bro. Where like somebody, let's just say, but the 65 and older go and get it like automatically, or like they get it first, whatever. Okay, I get that. But what if there's a 64-year-old, 60-year-old?
They don't meet the age requirements. But the thing is, also another thing you forget, like there is actually like places like in Freer or like you said in Hebron and Alice. They had a extra, like 100 extra. Yeah, so there is extras. That's the thing. There's not. But personally, like I agree with you, in the sense that I feel like, yeah, maybe I could spread it, but I feel like there's other people more in need of it than me. And of course, that's what I'm saying. Like after a few months, they're gonna say like just about every American is gonna be vaccinated.
If the numbers goes down. If the numbers go down,
then okay, that's okay.
You start to see a direct correlation. More people
vaccinated, because it was like not like the mass. Was it the herd? What do they call it?
The wave?
No, they call it when like a lot of people get it. It has to go through the population.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's something with herd. I don't remember the name. But like let it just go to the population and let it, because that's the only way it's gonna ever, I guess it's gonna be. COVID-19 is never gonna go away. It's gonna be in our diseases, it's like a
virus. Yeah.
It's just like the flu and things of that sort. It's always gonna be there. It's a matter of getting vaccinated and just whatever. Because I don't know. It's a weird subject, but
I totally yeah. So I want to segue off of this now.
What's up?
Real quick.
Go ahead.
He hasn't heard this topic yet from me.
What's up?
Okay, this is a really touchy subject for me because it kind of pisses me off and it kind of makes me happy at the same time. It's weird. Bipolar bad. So you remember last year around this time, exactly at this time, we were getting emails from the school saying spring break was extended a week.
Oh, you want to talk about spring break?
No. This is not going to be about. Well, that's come on. That's obviously retarded.
Yeah.
That's obviously stupid to go to spring break like when COVID was at its worst, right? Now,
yeah.
What I want to talk about is around this time last year. That's when they canceled school and they were saying it online only. We are slowly getting back to normal, right? I remember talking this with my family back home about like a few months ago, and they said something along the lines, "Oh, it'll probably be till like 2022 is when we go back to normal completely."
That's when it starts, like,
yeah,
everybody can start going to concerts and shit.
Yeah, take off your mask and all this stuff. We're already slowly getting there. We have a football game.
Oh,
this week,
next weekend,
this
right?
Week,
here in Tamuk Stadium,
the Dirty K,
Pepsi Field at Halloween Stadium. So
what I'm trying to say is we're slowly getting back to normal, right?
Yes.
Little by little, bars are opening up, stuff. Yes, I better be able to fucking graduate.
Oh, dude.
I better be able to fucking
That's
graduate
bullshit.
And walk the damn line.
Because
you cannot have sports and you cannot have stupid shit like that. It's like, oh, if it was really a fucking problem, really lower down a little bit.
No, I'm saying get closer to the mic.
I don't think I'm yelling, dude. I'm like,
okay, yeah, don't clip it. But yeah, I get what you mean. Like because I don't graduate till another year, but like I've seen, I know some people personally that
had to graduate.
That graduate on a fucking slideshow.
Dude, I had a friend, bro. He slept through his ceremony.
And he got an email.
And he got an email saying like, "Congratulations, you." Yeah, it's like
fucking
he's like, "Dude,
stupid.
I didn't even know when I was supposed to graduate, bro. They sent me an email, but I slept through." I was like, "Dude, oh my god, we were like, especially us as engineers. We're in engineering school, right? you'll probably know that.
If they watch the first episode.
Yeah. So we're in engineering school. We're engineer. God, dude, I can't even talk.
You're talking. This guy's sounding like me.
This
stuttering
guy,
and shit.
This guy stutters a lot, and I've been stuttering like him like crazy.
Today, Junior?
From the first episode.
Okay, get back to the subject, asshole.
Okay.
Fuck you. Going off on a tangent. Dick.
So, God, dude, where the hell was I? Yeah, okay.
So the whole slideshows and shit.
Yeah, I had a friend graduate from UT engineering school, and she was like, "Yeah, great. I worked my ass off for 4 years, and then now I'm just on a slideshow." She didn't even get to like walk the stage, you know. Like you go to a big school like that to kind of experience that kind of stuff.
Yeah, UT is.
No, that was last spring. That's when COVID was at its worst.
Yes.
Kind of expected. We're a whole year later. I better be able to walk the fucking line. I will be. I'm like pointing at this guy. I'm already pissed off. I'm already riled up.
I get you. Like, it's because this school, I think all schools, they place such an importance on sports, you know. But, you know, fuck the graduates. What?
No, I was looking at the time.
50 minutes? Nah, we're good.
We're fine.
God, we're getting off the topic. It's like,
who cares, bro?
Well, anyways, like, so, yeah, you can have sporting events, you know, with limited capacity. But, you know, some people that work their asses off, and it doesn't matter what major you are, kinesiology, engineering, biomedical, you still put your ass
through 4 years.
Through 4 or 5 years of school.
Yeah, dude, if you're working during school.
Working, all that hard work, and then just to be on a fucking PowerPoint.
On a fucking PowerPoint for not even a minute, bro. Are you serious?
Some people, that's a very...
bullshit, dude.
I mean, maybe they'll start like, okay, you can... Because I think they did... So you can have 2 people, right? To graduation, or no?
I have not.
I saw an email.
I graduate May 7th.
I think they're probably going to be like, you have to have your vaccines. Because, I mean, why is it that fucking places like the Ranch and other clubs can have full capacity and, you know, like people can't even graduate? Okay, I kind of like, now thinking about it, I kind of sound like hypocritical about the whole, we're talking about like the whole 100%, but that's different. Like, why are things like that allowed? But why, you know, people that it means a lot to not only them, but their families.
Yeah.
Put them to school. But, you know, people go out and party and not give a fuck and be in crowds like, I'm vaccinated.
What I'm trying to say is that it's like if you're going to have one thing, you better have the other. You have to be straight across the board.
It's like double standards.
Hey, dude, that was bad, bro. That lisp. I have like a little like speech impediment right there.
Good thing the mic. I wonder if the mic picked that up.
I wonder. I bet it did. It's kind of like speaking away from it.
You're spitting over that pinche mic, dude. It's all
I'm not spitting over it, dude. I'm spitting. Oh, God, dude.
This guy's bad, dude. So, yeah, I get you. I feel for you. Like, I bet a lot of people that are going to graduate, I hope, you know, they graduate to walk the stage. I hope I get to do it in 2022. But I mean, by then, hopefully.
I think by then, yeah.
But, yeah, that was you know, we're going off on a little tangent, but.
I wanted to talk about
that was a good one. So going back to, you know, this is, you know, relating to the whole coronavirus and stuff. So in recent news, Eddie, President Joe Biden approved a $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill.
Did you see the pen slam?
No, I did not. I heard about there was a pen slam in it.
Dude, because he was like signing the fucking
the bill,
and he was all.
Toma, right? He's like,
oh my. He's like, here's your fucking money, dude.
Bitches being fucking dead anymore. Okay, so it is a for the people that don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows. So it is a $1,400 Stimmy for I forgot how the requirements are, but I do know that it's like if you're dependent on, like, say your parents and they file, I guess. You as dependent.
They file you as dependent. Of
each kid gets $1,400, and he had to be like up to 23.
Something like that.
So of course, me and him, we qualify for it. The Stimmy, the old $1,400 Stimmy. $1,400. And
can I get a $1,400?
This is actually the first one that I personally get. So
Or did you possibly get? Because we still don't even know.
There's even more.
Some people got their stimmies today.
Yeah, I saw that direct deposit.
Something like that, yeah. I haven't gotten any word that I got mine.
My parents haven't told me shit.
I think I can get mine myself.
Oh, as independent?
As independent. Now, oh, dude, I don't even want to talk about this shit. Cause I'm ready.
What, the stimulus?
What, no, about like my W-2 form lost in the mail.
Oh, man,
that's a problem, dude. My social security's on there.
Oh, well, fuck. Somebody who wants to be Eduardo Peña?
Dude, they're like this bum.
This
he
fucking bum.
How much?
He made this much at this company. What a bum.
What a bum, dude.
Too bad he didn't get the stimulus.
Yeah, I'll get it.
The stimmy.
Like, but I need a fire starter.
But going back to like the stimmy, one thing that kind of makes me mad is that it was going back to the whole like, you know, the whole businesses need to go back and people need to work. So apparently, to some people, $1,400 isn't even enough, or like the one that Donald Trump had signed, like the $600 one, or what was it, like a couple of months ago?
He wanted to pass a $2,000 one.
The $2,000.
He pushed for that one like for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it kept getting slammed down by the Democratic side.
It's not enough
because they were saying it's not enough. Well, sign it,
dude. Like
sign it, and then get another one.
No, like a lot of people got so pissed off because it's like this is not enough money, and it's like only like a one-time payment.
Yeah. Like,
well, first and foremost, if people are getting mad, like, so these same people that are bitching that it's not enough are the same people that don't even want to go to work.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
there's mostly true.
They just want to sit their fucking ass at home and collect, like, I guess, unemployment. Mm-hmm. Okay, I understand there's some people in some shitty situations. I get that. I know some people.
So do I, yeah.
But there's some people that take advantage of it. The ones that are bitching that it's not enough. So not paying you enough to sit at home and do shit. Mm-hmm. You don't want to go to work because of COVID. But you bitching that it's not enough money. The government, they're trying to help us, obviously. Even though that this bill might be pretty much into debt.
I really wish that they made a stimulus bill or like a stimulus package just for college students. Because we're the ones who've been shafted the first two times.
Yeah, we've been fucked out of everything.
We have. Most of us haven't been getting the money. We're the ones dependent still on parents.
Yeah, because a lot of us are dirt poor.
Yeah,
like we need all every possible penny that we need. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, some of us, like especially like people that have harder majors, like, you know, engineering, biomed. There's some people that can't work full-time jobs. Hell, even part-time. So. How are they going to make some money?
School is our full-time job. Like it's like, yeah, they say, oh, you're taking 15 hours. No, this feels like a 40-hour week, dude. This is it should be considered somewhat of a job. You know, studying is in all that stuff. Yeah, you're not putting in labor, but you're putting time of your life in, and I think it should be treated as such, like a job. Yeah.
So
but it's like a risk reward kind of thing. You take out loans, or you borrow money.
I cuss so much. I say that I have said the F word so much on this podcast. So
you should probably add a counter, right? Nah, I'm just kidding.
No, but I mean, like, because it makes me so emotionally charged. But, you know, going back to what I was saying, I got off topic. But yeah, like, shit, I'm grateful that I'm getting $1,400. Hopefully, I mean, I think I am, but. You know, with that, of course, I'm gonna be smart with it. Now, there is some people that are.
Don't call me out. Say what I wanted to get with if I got a $1,400.
What, a tattoo?
Hell yeah.
No, okay, no, but there's some people that are gonna be stupid and go buy stupid shit.
I'm joking around.
You should, in my opinion, I think you should save it, invest it in stock. I don't know, do something with it. If you legit like are in a good situation where you're kind of paying rent, maybe. Yeah,
you know, like if I know some people that are using it for rent.
Yeah, or you should. Yeah, people need it for rent, car payments, whatever you need it for. Okay, but
shit, dude, with that
be smart with your money.
Dude, like with that $1,400, it's like half a gas a tank right now.
No shit, dude. I mean, we're probably gonna go off topic about that. Fucking gas price is $2.49 over here in Texas, bro, South Texas at the moment.
Dude, it's fucking high.
Fucking what? Is it because like OPEC took over?
I have no idea. Because, like, I have no clue.
I don't have enough research to talk about this. So
I just heard that we went from our own reserves here to buying again, importing it.
Yeah, because OPEC, I think like OPEC monitors that or whatever. So
we're wrong. Comments on the bottom. I don't know.
We might be wrong and we might be right. Who knows? But we're just saying off of what we've heard. But yeah, dude.
Go back to the stimmies.
The stimmies, yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful to be receiving one. You know, of course, I'm gonna be smart with it. I think I read it on, I don't know where I read it, Business America. I don't know what website it was, but they were like explaining like I guess the tax brackets or like the certain, like the requirements you have to meet, like the certain, like if couples file jointly, it can be 160,000.
Yeah,
there's certain requirements that some people aren't going to get it, but you know, a lot of people are college students and blah blah blah. People that are
the majority of the United States is middle class, and they make a little bit less.
There's a 1% of fucking rich people.
Yeah,
but
so we wanted to talk about. Oh no, I think we got all of them actually.
What all the topics? Did you write something extra or no?
Well, I did. It was mainly about. Well, let me finish with the Stimmy real quick.
Well, yeah. Do you have any research or what?
No, just mainly my opinion.
Just your opinion. Hey, this is what the podcast is, man. Just giving opinions.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna get it. If I get it, I am gonna like save it for my future, like, or to pay off my student loan. I had to take out a student loan for my last year. What else? For the housing department, the next housing that I get. I don't know. I think that actually we nailed them all. Then we got all the topics.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
So this is actually I think honestly this might be our best episode so far. You don't think? No, it could get better.
I think the first one was my favorite.
That one was so awesome. Cringy, dude.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I think we're getting more comfortable with this whole podcasting thing. You know, I mean, people that don't know me, I'm an awkward fuck. So the fact that for these next few episodes, actually, that's something I want to kind of bring up a little bit towards as to end it. So for the meantime, we're doing audio because we had kind of issues with the video, you know, synchronizing and all this bullshit, and we just figured, hey, dude, it'll be pretty interesting just to do audio because it's a lot easier. Trust me, it's a lot easier to do audio and upload it, whatever. So recently we was like, hey man, it's while we wait till we save up for a really good camera and you know and get some good quality to put on YouTube, we recently uploaded our podcast to Spotify. And so for people that are like our friend Jonah Cross, you know, shout out to him. True fan. Yeah, he's like, yeah, oh, that's a good idea, you know, because you can listen to it on the way to work, so you don't have to have YouTube open. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's good. So Spotify is a good choice, and we intend on releasing the podcast on both YouTube and Spotify. Of course, right now the audio, but when we get a camera, we're gonna upload the video portion because I know a lot of people like the video, like Dren, and you know, Dren told me about that, and got a lot of good input from it. So, this was I really went over some really polarizing topics
to go into that because at first when we brought up the podcast, I was like, yeah, would you want to do like audio only? You're like, no. I was like, I don't know. Some of like the better podcasts are like they don't have like I remember at the time Joe Rogan wasn't on Spotify, but he was like on Apple podcasting, and I was like, he's the #1 podcast in the world. He doesn't do audio. I mean, he does audio only on this platform, but video on this one. So I was trying to bring that up. So recently, like Andrew has been getting more into the podcast world.
I got more into like the spot. I've been watching. I know we're off topic, but I've been getting a lot of Bill Burr. I've been listening, dude. Monday morning podcast, dude. That shit is funny. I highly recommend that. I highly recommend the Bad Friends one with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
I keep calling him Tommy Lee. Right?
Tommy Lee. Like, isn't that like the drummer for Motley Crue?
I thought that was like Tommy Lee was like was an actor or something.
Tommy Lee Jones is an actor.
Tommy Lee's the one I fucking get mixed up with.
Well, I lost my train of thought. Goddamn.
Well, because we were like saying like we're opening up to.
We're opening up to being more suggestions. Like, you know, I'm getting inspired by like Bill Burr and Bad Friends, and there's like there's a shingles of topics. You know, I'm starting to like the audio because we don't personally having a camera makes it more awkward. But I think without it, like I feel like we're more comfortable. But
yeah, because the whole content of a podcast is just listening. At least for now. Of course, we're gonna have best of both worlds eventually when we get a camera.
Yeah, when we save up money and have a
video also,
and maybe have a little studio. That's what we tend on.
Little hint, sneak peek.
Yeah, but Any final words before we end this episode?
I can say the outro. I'm pretty much done.
Go ahead. You're up, buddy.
All right, guys. For those who have been giving us a lot of feedback, thank you so much. We reached out to some of our like really close followers and
good fans.
Good fans. We asked them for questions for maybe a Q&A episode, which we intend on recording soon.
It's upcoming. Episode 4 is going to be a
Q&A kind of
thing. It might
know
be
us a little bit more.
Yeah, it's just to get a little to norm. God damn, I'm picking up on you.
Bud.
It's just to get us.
What do you mean me? This is you.
It's just to get to know us a little more. So we're going to be answering like some questions some viewers sent us in. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you for all that feedback. We love it. Keep it up. We're gonna keep listening to y'all. For those on YouTube that watch this, leave us a comment on anything you want to listen to.
Yeah,
for those on Spotify, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. This has been the pretty decent, pretty lengthy episode 3.
This was really good. It might be pretty. I don't know if anybody will get to this point, but hey,
thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for being dedicated.
Appreciate it.
All right, see y'all next episode.
See you
later.